Becky, thank you so much. We're down here at the Senior Community Center in Owensboro, Davis County.
We're here.
Tell us all about it.
Well, we're the senior center for Owensboro and Davis County for anyone 60 and older. That's how we classify seniors. So we have members that range from 60 to 100. And we provide activities, events, classes, meals. We are the Meals on Wheels provider for Owensboro, Davis County.
Yeah.
But more importantly, we provide exercise classes, just anything to help keep seniors engaged, active, moving, and using their minds and their bodies.
Yes, now I've been down here a couple times through the years. I see some people in there playing pool right now.
Yeah, yes.
The big hall in there, I see them playing bingo sometimes.
Oh yeah, we have bingos on Wednesdays at 10. The billiards room is open every day, and it is a packed house pretty much all day, every day. And we say that that's where they're solving the world's, at least the county's problems are being solved there in the pool room. But we have, like I said, we have exercise classes, we have craft classes, we started a new computer room, computer lab. We also have an exercise room, which I don't think a lot of people realize, and we just have received a grant to get some newer senior-friendly equipment, so we're excited about that.
Well, I tell you what a blessing you all are to our community, because some of these folks that come down here and use y'all's services may just not be getting exercise for their bodies and their minds.
Yes,
right?
That's correct. That's correct, because there's not a membership fee to join. Everything we offer is donation only, or a suggested donation, but there's no fee to join. You don't have to pay for the classes, but it is the space for seniors, only for seniors. And we find a lot of people come down here just for the social interaction. They eat lunch together, rather than sitting at home and eating lunch by themselves or something, or playing pool or any of the classes. There's a purpose for it, but one of the purposes is just for that social engagement and interaction.
So you're keeping our community healthier.
Well,
by doing this.
okay, sure, yes, we think we are.
Yes,
especially
absolutely.
mentally,
Yes.
just using your brain and we
Social
all need
interaction.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and
Yes.
the social isolation, that was such a big problem during COVID for seniors specifically.
Right. Well, I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Let's talk about some volunteering.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's lots of things, but you was telling me earlier there's a few things going on right now that you all really need help with. Let's start with that.
Okay. Well, most of us know that most of the community knows that we're the Meals on Wheels provider for Davis County, but we also received a grant last year from Meals on Wheels America to start a pet assistance program for our Meals on Wheels clients.
Okay.
And so we provided and are providing dog food, cat food, litter, treats, supplies. We also partner with a local veterinarian to help with veterinarian bills, because Meals on Wheels America and PetSmart did a lot of research and found that some seniors were feeding their animals before they were feeding themselves. And so this allows us to help those folks that need that extra help. But the pet is so important. And it is so important for companionship, and again, the interaction, and that may be the only time they get outside and walk their dog or something. So it's been a great program, and now we're needing volunteers to help us deliver and package up the food and just keep track of our clients. We have about 30 that we're serving through the Pet Meals on Wheels program.
So talking about packing up the food, I had a chance to help you all out one time a few years ago. But tell us about how packing up the food for Meals on Wheels or packing up the food for the pets, how does that work?
Well, it's two different systems, of course.
Right.
But we have a room. We keep a supply, and we take donations of the pet food, and we measure it out and put it in plastic bags and just determine, Randy's cat needs this much for the next 2 weeks, and and we package that up, put it in a little bag, and deliver to them. Yeah, separate from the Meals on Wheels. So our Meals on Wheels drivers have enough to do to get the food packaged and prepared and delivered. So that's why we need a whole new set of volunteers for the pet program.
Yeah, and it's pretty interesting, the Meals, going back to the Meals on Wheels packaging. I love how you all take the food and put it in the little trays and then seal it up and then
Yeah.
freeze it.
Well, that's yet another program, and we could use some volunteers with that. We call it our frozen meal weekend program, and we do that in partnership with a hospital, with Morrison's Food.
Oh, okay.
So we go and
Yeah.
pick up the excess food from the hospital on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, bring it back, then we package it up, seal it, and freeze it, and then those meals are delivered to a select group of clients that need them for the weekend.
Wow, you all, I had no idea you do so many things
Well,
here.
that's just a little bit. That's, I mean, the meals program is probably our biggest known program, but most of that's done outside. We package it up here, but we serve seniors outside of the center. But we're serving about 1,000 seniors here in the building every year, and that number is growing, and we're very excited about that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. Well, is there any other volunteer
Well,
opportunities?
we have, yes. I mean, I mentioned the frozen meals. We could always use one or two more on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to help package that up. It takes about an hour and a half to do that. We also have a program called Telephone Reassurance, where we just call some of our homebound seniors and just check on them on a regular basis. They tell us how often they want to get called.
Yeah.
And we need volunteers for that. Those calls can be done here in the senior center or at home.
Yeah. So that is super
That's convenient.
easy.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then another program that we're trying to reboot is called Friendly Visits, and it's just going and visiting people in their homes. And again, we have to find out if they want to visit and how often they want. And then, it could be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever. But it's really done at the volunteer and the seniors at their pace. So we're needing people to do that, because that was something we did pretty regularly before COVID, and it's just something we have not been able to get back up.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't think people realize everything that you do. I think typically, somebody drives by and sees the senior center,
Yeah.
and you think about seniors hanging out
Yeah.
for social activity.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's what I thought my whole life, until I got in here through the years and got to see
Yeah.
all of the different things. You are
Yeah.
a huge blessing to our
Well,
community.
thank you. We're trying, because, I'll be a senior this year. I turn 60. I'm saying that on camera. I don't care. And I'm the tail end of the baby boomers, and so we're the fastest growing senior demographic. So we're constantly looking at new things to do to meet that need out for seniors out there, even if they're just 60.
Right. Well, thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Becky.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for everything
Randy.
that you
Well,
do.
thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely.